BC, how are you? Welcome back. This is Hub Tunes. I'm Mike. What's going on? Not much here. Beautiful spring day in Chicago today, so I'm heading out for a couple of beers after this. Just wanted to say thanks again for all the subs and likes and all that stuff. I must be doing something right because I've noticed Facebook, YouTube is now putting ads on my channel. I guess. Sorry, but I noticed the ads started popping up this week. I guess that means I'm getting traction. Whatever, I don't know. Just gonna do a vinyl finds. I know didn't want to do a lot of vinyl finds, but I got some good stuff, and you guys seem to like them because they're like my most watched videos. So whatever you guys want, we'll just keep doing this. What do we got? I only got like 10 records. I didn't get my my Art Blakey Monin. My store didn't have it. He got shafted on his mail order, so he didn't have it. I ordered one through Amazon. It's supposed to be here today, but it's not here yet. So yeah, so I'm still waiting on Monin, my upgrade copy of it. I'll just start. I finally got my this series, the 5th installment of David Bowie Live. This is David Bowie Live at the Kit Kat Club in New York, 1999. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know how it sounds. But if it's anything like the other 4, it's fantastic. The estate is doing a phenomenal job on releasing these. Absolutely fantastic. Cool cover on this one too. Life on Mars, Thursday's Child, which is one of my favorite Bowies. Something, China Girl, Can't Help Thinking, Always Crashing, Survive, Stay, 7 Changes, Pretty Things, and I'm Afraid of Americans. So if you guys get I don't know, they might already be sold out. These are only mail order off his website, and I know that on the secondary market, these things are going for well over $200 because I actually missed out on the first one because it got lost in the mail. They refunded me, which was nice, but I didn't get the record, so I went to buy it on eBay and Discogs, and the first one's actually going for like $285, so not picking that up anytime soon. If you guys know anyone got a line on the first one, look me up. Next one was just an upgrade. Just an upgrade of a fantastic album, J.J. Cale Troubadour. This is the music on vinyl. This is, I think it's a pressing from like maybe last year or 2018. But the amazing J.J. Cale, singer, songwriter, guitarist, huge influence of Eric Clapton. Most everybody knows he wrote Cocaine and Call Me the Breeze and After Midnight. This is Troubadour. This is probably my favorite of his. I like Act Naturally. You really can't go wrong with any of his albums, especially the ones from the 70s and early 80s. They're all really, really good. I hesitate to say what one would be my favorite, but this might be it. So that was a nice upgrade. Then I got the new Pat Metheny album. This just came out on Friday. This is Road to the Sun. This is Pat stripped down. Cool artwork too, by the way. Look at that. Isn't that great? This is Pat totally stripped down. It's all guitar, all acoustic guitar. It's mellow, you gotta be in the mood, kinda. I mean, it's just guitar. It's him. I mean, he's obviously a hell of a guitarist. He has different people with him. There's a couple other guitarists who play with him. I won't go into who they are and everything, but yeah, really, really cool. I mean, if you like Pat Metheny and you like his stripped down stuff, this is definitely the way to go. Pat Metheny, brand new, Road to the Sun, or yeah, Road to the Sun. Then I am not I'm not a crate digger. I don't like going to resale shops and all that stuff, and digging through mildewy records. I've done it for the last, I just don't like doing it. And it's a lot of work. Maybe that's why I don't like doing it. It's a lot of work for very little reward. But when you do get the reward, it's usually pretty good. But it's just not my thing. I really don't like doing it. So we also have, I think I've mentioned before that I probably have 10 to 12 record stores within a half-hour drive of me. And what happens is people don't go to resale shops to drop off records. They take them to the record stores and get their money for them. So usually the resale shops in my area it's garbage. You're not finding anything. Also, having that many record stores in the area, I know of at least 2 that send their employees weekly on the rounds of like resale shops in the area to buy up all the good shit, and then they take them back to the shops and jack them up and sell them, that's America. That's what we do. So the resale shops in my area are usually useless, but I was way out in the suburbs and I jumped into an antique mall, just because I had some time to kill, and I wasn't even looking for records actually. I was just kind of like, well, there's an antique mall and I love antique-y kind of stuff and vintage kitchen. So I jumped in and I was walking around and I came across some bins. So of course I had to dig. And I found some pretty cool stuff. And most of it was reasonable price. I would say that everything was under $10, which works for me. And none of them smelled like mildew, I don't think. Yeah, no. This one, I had never heard of Lenny Niehaus. This is on Contemporary, C3518, Volume 1, The Quintets. I have not listened to it yet, but it's in great shape. It's a reissue. It's on Fantasy. Well, no, it's not. It's on Contemporary, but it's got a Fantasy sleeve. I'm really looking forward to listening to this. I just picked up. This just happened yesterday, so I'm behind on listening. Imagine that. But this is pretty cool. It's a reissue from probably the late '70s, maybe even early '80s. But it's Lenny Niehaus on alto sax, Jack Montrose on tenor sax, Bob Gordon on baritone sax, Monty Budwig on bass, Shelly Manne on drums, Hampton Hawes on piano on a couple of songs, and Red Mitchell on bass on a couple of songs. So really interesting stuff for under $10. And the vinyl looks fantastic. It looks really, really good. It was recorded in 1954. So, hey, why not? It was worth the dig. Even if that was all I got, I think I would have been fine with it. But then I ended up finding this, which I love. This is the Psychedelic Lollipop. This is Blues Magoos. I've heard of this record. I'd never owned it before, but yeah, it's great. It's fun. It's just 60s psych pop. It's 1968, I believe. Blues Magoos by Psychedelic Lollipop. Cool stuff. Really cool. Just classic psych. Very cool. And then I picked up this. Actually, I got 2 more that I picked up. This is Jack DeJohnette's Directions, Untitled. I flipped this on a little bit. It's 70s, it's on Warner Brothers. It's okay. I'll listen to it a few more times. I haven't had a time. I haven't given it a fair shot yet. But really good stuff. Jack DeJohnette on drums, John Abercrombie on acoustic and electric guitar, Alex Foster on tenor sax, Mike Richmond on bass, and Warren Bernhardt on piano, electric piano, clavinet, and cowbell. Jack DeJohnette, Directions, Untitled. I don't know what year this is. This is 76. Yeah, it's fun. I'm going to keep playing it. I liked it the first time I spun it. But this was the one I was really excited about. And this was like $6. Maybe I should dig more. I don't have the patience. This is Swingin' Sounds. Shelly Manne and His Men. I do not own any Shelly Manne. I have some stuff where he's on records, but I don't think I have any Shelly Manne. I know I want. Is it 432? Shelly Manne and His Men 432. I hear that's an absolutely wonderful album. I have not picked that up yet. It's on my list. You know how those lists go. They just go and go and go. But this is great. I really like this. Shelly Manne, obviously. Stu Williamson on trumpet. Charlie Mariano on alto sax. Russ Freeman on piano. Leroy Vinegar on bass. And Shelly Manne on drums. Really cool. Looks like it's all... Yeah, Russ Freeman composed a few things. Shelly Manne composed. Bud Powell composed one song. Oh, there's a Sonny Rollins song. So yeah, really good stuff. I've only listened to this once, but I absolutely loved it. So yeah, maybe this will go in my next video of Get Off My Turntable. Another one that I picked up at the same... Was this at the same shop? I don't remember. This might not have been at the same shop. But I got a copy of Blues for Salvador by Carlos Santana. He went solo for this one. First of all, I love the cover. It's just, Carlos is so cool, especially at that era. This is probably 86 or 87. Yeah, 87. This is an album he did, obviously dedicated to the country of El Salvador and the people of El Salvador. This not a commercial hit, mostly instrumental. I think there are some vocals, but not. It's mostly instrumental. I always loved this album. I had this because '87 I was in college and I had this CD of it, and because we didn't bring records to college with us because we just had little boom boxes, you know, in our dorm rooms and stuff. So I left all my records at home and bought everything at that time on CD. And I always had this CD and I loved it, absolutely loved it. So I saw this and it was like $12 or something. It's not an expensive record. Probably nobody even knows this, but I love this record. Fantastic guitar work. Oh, and then, well, in this one I was at my local store going to get my Art Blakey Monin, and I picked this up. I'd never heard of it or seen it. It's called The Three. I'm getting a lot of glare today. I don't know why that is. I'm always getting glare because of my record sleeves. But this is called The Three. It is Joe Sample on piano, Ray Brown on bass, and Shelly Manne on drums. It's a Shelly Manne day, I guess. It's on direct cutting. I don't know if you guys know anything about this. Direct cutting. This is an OG. I had never heard of direct cutting before. I don't know if it's... I don't know anything about it, so I'm not even going to talk about it. But, I don't know. It's good. You know, it's 70s. 76. So, it's got that 70s vibe. But it's good. I like it. You know, very good. So, The Three. I don't even know who this is under. I mean, I guess it's just called The Three. But when I looked it up on Discogs, it was under Joe Sample. So, yeah. Those were my finds this week. That's about it, really. I don't have anything spectacular. I will tease you. I have no MoFis this week. There are no MoFis in my vinyl finds. That's a very unusual thing. But I will tease you. My next vinyl finds is going to have a MoFi Grail on it because it's in the mail right now, and it's a good one. It's one that I've wanted for very, very long time. And it wasn't cheap, but it also wasn't completely outrageous. So I'm pleased. That's about it. I think that's it, guys. Again, thank you for everything. Don't forget the contest is still going on. I'm going to end that on the 28th. I'll put up a reminder for you guys to enter. We got about 25 entries so far. And yeah, that's about it. So as usual, questions, comments, snide remarks in the comments section, and I will talk to you soon. I'm going to have a beer. Be good.